Okay, so our division leader Zeus said that he wanted me to integrate our division meetings in these weekly meetings. So I'm going to start coming out with the priority video on Thursdays instead of Tuesdays. And okay, that's fine. This week I want to talk about anger management and sleep. So there's been a lot of tension in the division, and actually not so much in our squad, but it's got me thinking about like how we torture ourselves with thoughts. I just read a book by the stress researcher Robert Sapolsky, and he talks about how, well, the book's called Why Zebras Don't Get Ulcers. And why do you think zebras don't get ulcers? It's because when a zebra's done running from a lion, do you think that they think about their own mortality afterwards and say, "Oh my God, I could have like gone into that tiger's mouth," and thinking all of those things? No, zebras just say, "Oh, I'm done running. I'm gonna eat some food, relax, digest." Not humans. Humans stress themselves out. It's our own minds that kind of eat away at our mind and soul. Actually, quite literally, stress is a really, really good destroyer of the mind. And I'm a biopsychologist, so like the mind is a physical thing. It's in the brain, and if you look at what happens to the brain when stress is chronic, when you can't get out of your own head, it destroys your brain. Like, people used to say alcohol destroys your brain, and not really. What does destroy your brain is stress. And I think it's actually the link to depression. Depression is caused by events that come in, destroy the brain, and then you can't see the beauty in the world anymore. And the reason why I think that is because the things that help depression are things that rebuild the brain. And it takes a while to do that. So even antidepressants don't work right away. All those commercials that say antidepressants are about rebalancing the neurotransmitters in your brain, not true, because once you take antidepressants, you don't get better right away. It takes a while, because what I think is happening is it's rebuilding your brain. So, another thing, get some sleep, people. Mr. Galaxy is doing awesome. Congratulations on his lieutenantship, but he needs to sleep, because sleep is the way that the brain processes stress. And it's like you will literally die without sleep. There's a genetic disorder with that prevents people from sleeping, and they just like die because sleep is so important. It's also how we process information. So if you're having a conflict, if you're having some stress in your life, sleep on it. And sometimes there are conflicts that can't be resolved, and we're humans. That's part of it. But take care of your. So priorities for this week: take care of yourself. Keep up the good work. Training each other. Recruiting great people. I was really proud of myself yesterday. I had a 15-year-old, and I didn't ask him to join our squad because he was kind of a immature weirdo. So quality people more important than numbers. And yeah, so take care of yourself. That's the priority for this week.